Yes, 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 yes. Good evening, brothers and sisters of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. I had to be very, very much, sit down and take my time before you see I come out here today. The kind of information that I got last night, it had me reeling. All up to now, I'm still reeling. I am reeling from the wickedness of those people in that red party, of those people who sit down in this place called Tobago, calling themselves Tobagonian, and still putting on red jersey. I am reeling. People, I am reeling. I am reeling from the evil that is called the PNM. My people, it hurts me to the core. I want to tell her, hurts me to the core. I mean, hurts me to the core to see people in this little island called Tobago still taking their finger, still want to, in fact, take their finger and put it behind a balisay. People, the word of the Lord tell you, knowledge is power. Don't doubt me. People, knowledge is power. And all people will say, when you see something a day, not take fire stick for go look for them at night. Okay? First, I want to start off in a lighter note. You know, kicks on them. I call it kicks on them. And here the kicks on them. Some little, I think I talked about that about it yesterday, some little upstart says she want to show up Zia. And you see what happened? The foolishness that she tried to do, it backfire straight on them. And then, boy, I going through my little Facebook clips and them, and I see somebody. I know exactly which part they went, but this one gone sit down in the man yard. I tell her they're very bold. They're people bold and disrespectful, you know. The same people have up their flag and them big and bold. You see the people that have up their flag and them in the place. But you run in the place. The man insulted them and run them like dogs. That's what they're looking for. All they playing all the brass face and brace face. Then next thing to all you know that they bring up the whole bus load of them, boatload of them from Trinidad. So they don't understand that this is social media. One put up herself with her partner and say, oh, they come up to help their friends or their colleagues or whatever in Tobago. Come up to help in Tobago for what? We tell all we want all in Tobago. I want all that, tell all stay out of our business. This is the Tobago's House of Assembly election. This is for the soul of Tobago, and we do not want you PNM people. Yeah, all of not understanding that. But all of this is a serious part. Now, last night while we were in Castara, yes, I didn't see the big thing there. And Faith jump up and say, you see that monstrosity? And by the way, I don't know how they see him too. I see Foster in the crowd. Somebody take out a picture of Foster in the crowd. And Foster looking as though the whole world is upon his shoulder. The man know the wickedness that he did. You understand me? And I feel it's forced. They forced him to come from Tobago here. It's like the whole world is on Foster's shoulder. Because Foster and them know for a fact that PNM don't have a prayer in Tobago again. All the racket money and then what will he do? Mash up the beast front to put up that monstrosity, as they say. These people are people without plan, without clue. Want to leave Trinidad and come in Tobago and do whatever they feel. And them little bastards we have here talking about Trinidad contractors and Trinidad contractors. All I hear how much contractors that Trevor called last night, that were Trinidad contractors, that these bastards and them give to do a certain thing in Tobago that were never even done properly. And come in here and talk about Trinidad contractor, but I tell you, the worst one is the Warner effect. I'm glad Trevor first called a name, because it was always out there. I don't know how the small person in Tobago, you understand me, not thinking for yourself. This multi-billionaire that Tobago House of Assembly under the PNM met this man, this family named Warner, out back like they own all the estate, is everything they own, where they own, and any contract to go out for people, any little thing to go out. You go tell me, one man, 25 contract in one day, with a lifespan about a month to complete. One man, and listen to me, not just contract, you know. The thing that sign, seal, deliver, and the man get paid. Oh, Lord, oh. And then Rowley, give Farley a little bit of money and tell Farley he must pay Warner. He must pay Warner. Oh, Lord. They tell themselves that Farley was somebody that they could have pushed like a little yo-yo, you know. You know, yo-yo, for them children who know yo-yo, you know, the little thing you pull up and push up, they feel Farley was a yo-yo that they could have used him. But you know, man, I'm going to read the summary. Summary of Warner's construction road contracts under the last administration. Let me see this, let's see more. Right? I just given the summary because that's too much for people to even well. Whoo. Right? They say, see previous post for said contract details. Me know what the detail right now, man. Name the contract name. But I mean, not sure me could call figures there, but I call them. Document number 1. Contract price in TT dollars. $621,112.50. Me don't know how them things can have 50 cents and whatever upon that, but that is what I say. The location of that job. Job Trace, Belgarden. I don't know if Belgarden have any Job Trace. Me just catch up. I never know nobody named Job Trace. But they said that's what they me. Summary of works, road preparation and asphalt paving works. Ask them wherever that happened. Ask them. People are there. As Trevor said, remember, he sit down in the seat there, so he know everything and he has to document them. 25% of some of the jobs were done. Some were never done. You know, have no road with some of them places is nameless places because you can't find them on the map of Tobago. So you see the wickedness when these PNM people. Oh, let me go down. Number 2. $2,151,900. Robert Street, Roxborough. Road preparation and asphalt paving works. Now me want Roxborough people to tell me which part of what they take place. But me know Roxborough, let me grow up. You understand? Which part of Robert Street of what they take place? Lord have mercy. We're going down number 3. Warner, this is all with Kwesi and Ansel. Kwesi, Devines and Ansel Dennis. That menace. You understand me? Them two there. And two some man, me don't know who them there so be. Who used to work in the office there to me, because I think he called a name. If he called a name, it didn't register, but them two there a name register. And I want to let go back and listen to the live and us all get the story properly. Number 3. $4,995 and $4,995,562.50 Sesame Street Extension Bethel. Road preparation and asphalt paving works. Number 4, $3,879,400 So 875,000, y'all be talk properly. $450. Jaggers Hill, road preparation. Wait, everything back road preparation and asphalt paving works. So I mean, I got you that road preparation and asphalt paving works thing because it seems like that is exactly what it is. They get all the money for all these different places. Number 5, $879,525. Bottom Ridge Bell Garden. 6, $2,246,400. St. Cecilia Extension, Cinnamon Hill. People who live in these areas, I would like you all to come out. You, the PNM sycophants and them who live in them places here. I want all to come out and say, yes, this is the work they do. Come out with all the pictures and say, yes, they do the work. Show how we what want to do and show how we the work them. All right. All the pain, all the wicked in this Tobago symbol, put in on balance, eh? Number 7, $1,574,100. Winchester Drive Extension Patient Sale. 8, $2,750,400. Rainforest Connector, Bloody Bay Road, Bloody Bay. Number 9, $1,552,725. Lambo Claude Noel Highway intersection. Right? That's Quasi's work. Show us. And right. Number 10, $4,836,600. Rabbit Lane, Moriah. Number 11, $1,360,350. Hislop Trace Government House Road. Number 12, $4,779,225. Fairhill Trace Mason Hall. People who live in those areas, please let us know what work went on there for this kind of money. Number 13, $1,800,000. Signal Hill, Corner Street, Signal Hill. And I tell you, everything is for road preparation and asphalt paving works. Number 14, $550. Warner Close Trace, Government House Road. Number 15, $3,387,525. Daniel Trace Branch Road, Phase 1. Number 16, $3,760,312.50. Daniel Trace Branch Road, Phase 2. Number 17, $724,387.50. Belmont Farm Road, Section 1, widening. Number 18, $517,412.50. Belmont Farm Road, middle section. Number 19, $2,070,562.50. Belmont Farm Road, end section. One place, all the money there. Right, now go again. I will continue. Number 20, $2,236,725. Bukunyu Road Extension number 1. Number 21, $1,490,512.50. Branch Road, Spring Garden Trace. Number 22, $785,250. Hospital Road, Roxborough. That's what about Hospital Road. That what you name now? Wherever. Number 23, $1,697,850. Bird of Paradise Drive in Grange. And number 24, $5 million. That one there, the biggest one. $367,487.50. That is what? Palm Hill, Patience Hill. And last but not least, number 25, $1,379,700. Bukunyu Road Extension number 2. All that money was placed to Warner. Those Warners that Rowley take from Tobago and carry Trinidad, and the last time who police had to take them for wherever they take them for, and whoever they let go and who they don't let go, and all the investigation going on with them same crooked Warner people down at Trinidad there. So you see where these people keep bawling, we pushing Tobago contractors, and again that contractor this and that and the other. You see who they give the money them. You see who let me see if me could understand the total. They said total in TT dollars, $58,487,425. So that is what the Warners sit down here and rape Tobago. Nyam out Tobago. When they're going to do illegal quarrying, I think, I don't know, it is alleged that they're doing illegal quarrying. They were starting to do illegal quarrying in Trinidad. Because, you see, the former thought that he would have been there all the time. And even after he left his former, and they feel he would have been there all the time. Boy, all of God put a crash on these people. He put his mash of brakes on them. And Trinidad and Tobago people, especially Tobago people right now, it's our time to mind with business. We are not going back to that piece of poison. We're not going back to that piece of poison. They're devious to all. Look, I see a little video. I didn't even make out the boy, the same Ansel. You understand me? Ansel have no shame. Ansel going on the boardwalk down in Buku and saying that how this plank raise up, that plank raise up. I remember that when this administration just came in, they sent people to fix that same jetty. Ansel had it to some old, me don't know what kind of wood it been have because it been rotten, the wood them in a rotten. You understand me? Ansel was there all the time. What was he doing to upkeep the boardwalk? Now we come and say, well, look, a nail slack out of the one here. 1 or 2 board, that way you want to come to tell people about. And say, why are you so shameless? Why are you so shameless, boy? All you're going and tot up the whole of Trinidad and bringing them to Tobago for campaign fire. And you see, just as that man tell him, whenever you see me live, once you see me blue flag, them, I not call me, I'm a beg. You see that little space for me I occupy here? The door and all, me make sure and put them on the door so that I go know nothing come here. Do not come around me. I can't see how it have so much evil, devious people in this Tobago. They have done nothing to build Tobago. This administration has to come in and fix the mess. You understand me? Because that is what we campaign on, you know. Let me fix this. So they started to fix the mess. And then these wicked bastards walking out there and telling people, well, they're for Tobago, they do nothing. But in front of we seen things that they did. We seen all the mess that all the Sullivan and them fixing it now. And they have fixed some of it. Right? Look, I see JB and them doing a little video there. A road that was just left to be paved by Hochoy. He put drainage down. He do everything. And PNM come in there for 21 years and they never fix the road there. And I come to me, Baba, oh, they think us on our first five. Our side does work. Our side does work. When the Lord put a man on a throne and he tell him to do a work, and he didn't do it, you think he was telling him, well, all right, I put you there for 2 years or 3 years. When you're just chopping this, you should take it on. Some of them used to last must 2 years. And some must even less read your Bible. But you know, as the Bible says, I want to read that text for them. I read that text there. And that is why you see them PNM getting on, that's how they'll get on. And some are all sitting down in this Tobago space and being wicked. Very wicked. You understand me? All I need to stop. I'm reading it. And I want a lot to hear carefully. And that is why these people feel like they're privileged and they can still come in with space and talk their nonsense. Bible says, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully setting them to do evil. All of that is PNM. But I want them to get the other part of the text too. By the way, I'm reading Ecclesiastes chapter 8, verses 11 to 13. Right? So I just read verse 11. I'm going to read the rest. I want all of them PNM to understand this. The Bible said, though a sinner do evil 100 times, and his days be prolonged, yet surely I know that it shall be well with them that fear God, which fear before him. But it shall not be well with the wicked, neither shall he prolong his days, which are as a shadow, because he feareth not before God. These people have no fear of God in them. So that's why they tell themselves, well, they run Trinidad and Tobago for the longest. And then Tobago people sit down and hate on Port Hochoy and bring them back here and stamp them in here and keep them there for 21. But my sister Bonita said not 21, it's 24. Right? Keep them there for all that time. And I just say, it's not 21, it's really 24, because when them boys get into power, remember it's them was down in Trinidad and all the pressure that they give me. All I remember those people down at Crown Point where this short man could come and say, them saved more than $40 million by robbing Tobago people. And some of you still somebody opening all their mouth and talking about Balize. I am going to say it again. All of them who follow in Balize, you know why all continue with the Balize? It is because of the sea serpent spirits, the Janus spirits, and all them other succubus spirits that they lingo in the atmosphere against all you. And because all you don't like to pray, all you don't like to pray. Oh, my sister says 31 years. If all you were praying people, all you will see these spirits for who they are. Then they bring up a set of high witches and wizards from heaven, from Trinidad, to Sewa, to come to Sewa. All you go back to your yard. All the can't vote here when all having all the local government election. All the Swedes leave to be going to come on there and be in all the business. Let me know. We don't harass all you. We don't tell all you nothing. Come out of our business. Stay while you're there. Here one this morning, this girl, what was she name? Tobago Rose. I don't know who is that. But she put up a post about one of them people who come from Trinidad. The same mama right up she shopping is. And said, but she come over here to help. She come to pass or some foolishness what she say. You know, the same people who was raising up, this and that, with the renter crowd. You know, they start to cuss the girl and tell she wicked and she this and she that. All of a sudden, so what happened if we bring up with people and them, all of this and all that, all of the other. I was trying to look for the post to read out the thing and but I ain't even finding it. I was trying to find it on my next device. You're cussing people now. All of us beating all the chest because all the rent, all the crowd and all the renter crowd. You understand me? All the renter crowd, yeah. Let her vote now. That's what I have to do. Bring them in at every constituency. It's 15 we have. Stick them in or in all 15 and see if they could vote. That's what I have to try and do. We're waiting for you. It ain't working here, you know. It ain't working here. This is not those were the days. These are the days. People not stupid again. The media is open. So we see all of the we know the mischief all of making. We see every time all try to make all of back and all on them. And we ain't taking bait. We ain't taking bait. Tobago is we. Tobago ain't all you. Go back to your yard. And I know by the time I go back down there with Madam Penny, some of all might start to stone she because she might not have no money to pay none all you. All mightn't get paid. Imagine that. Also leaving all this country. You understand me? And come here for campaign. That to tell all you out of jobs. In no more racketeering CPF for all you and racketeering URP, so all you come over here. All you come over here to see if all you can eat our food. But let me tell all you something. All them Syrian and them who are constantly spending money on all you just wait. That sentence as I just reached, it will come forward just now. And this time around, after we done with all in this Tobago, all shall never ever resurrect again. All is a haughty, I don't even know what to call all the people, proud, narcissistic bunch of people. I said, when these things start to come out now, it's now I realizing why my boy did jump in front. After we tell him, apologize to the people at Tobago, but boy, you should have named it out. Apologize for all the money there. And by the way, let me tell you something. You see, all them evidence and all them paper that we see there last night, even though who was home see it better, all they see all the evidence, it must have a way to bring these people to justice. Kwesi is supposed to take a jail. Also, Ansel is supposed to take a jail. That is not just little fraud. A little incident happened in a building, in a government building. You understand me? And the PLM administrator know for open them mouth and say, oh, the people did fraud. But all them wickedness here, with all with money, with a thief and embezzle, and do all what they had to do with it. What you call that? What you call that? You know, for chow people picking from a little walk because they don't come and walk and they went. I'm not saying that they're right to do what they did. Because if you don't walk, you don't ask nobody for sign no name for you and not put your name in the book. Take you there, you're not there. Case closed. But they know to come down and all for them little things there. But she big racketeering demon and them where they are the wrong. You know, come down on them. And then you call yourself Christian. I just want to say about the talking, mommy. You think I meddling up in all them kind of nasty racket there? You think anybody could let me sign my signature to any kind of evil racket like that? Eh? You think anybody could cause me to do that? But how will let us really kneel long and say praying? How will let us do it? How will let us do it? Tell me how let us do it. They have gun-toting candidate and all. And the gun-toting candidate said, oh, that was something of the past. Why they ain't going to campaign and talk about a gun-toting candidate, but you want to come up and talk about, oh, Ricky, 10 million. Hey, how much house you talk about there? 10 million. You talk about Ricky. Talk about your Warners and them, and we have more to get. That's the whole thing, eh? We have more to get. And by the time this rest of thing drop, I find people must get locked up. Then they lock up Bazio Pandey as a prime minister of the country. Or I remember Pandey, they end up in jail. I can't remember for what, but he went there. Why it is these PNM criminals not taking jail? That's what I want to know. Why none of them ain't taking jail? It's time enough for us to clean up Trinidad and Tobago of these red devils. They need to be cleaned up and cleaned out. Tobago people, let we mind with business now. I beg. Please and thanks, let we mind with business. And keep Tobago out of them devils their hand. I tell you, Trevor, give me a headache without them figures, you know. Zarisha Sheedy start one up by Sheedy and Lord have mercy. And all them criminals, let's say what they're going up for seat. Oh Lord. And then it has some poor young people going out behind them because they're going to give you $2, no one at $2. Then after the election, I have nothing to forget. And by the way, the next thing too, I want Tobago people to rationally think which one of them little novices could run an assembly. UNC is because the goons and them they behind like Shampa and all of them waiting in the wings to come in to get secretary work for them to continue the racketing life that they were doing before. That is why she had to hate Paul Keegan. Thank you, Jesus, that you rescued people like Keegan. You rescued people like Joel Nazi Sampson. Right? I hear they call Tate name. They rescue people like Tate. Right? Even that Tisha. They were all rescued. Oh God, let me get Latoya. Right? And what's she name down so? I don't remember she first name, but she's just she married to them Skeet. And the hundreds who were rescued, praise God. And let me tell you how low they used to, before I forget. I read in one of them posts, hear them, all you look at geriatrics inside of that meeting, all you see them old crow and them out in the meeting. Imagine that. This is what PNM people calling Tobago people now, because you see, the older heads now wise up and realizing, you see the nonsense we used to be following, now we stop that stupidness and see to Tobago's development. So to all of a sudden, the older people in Tobago is old crow and geriatric. But I could tell all you, I see Clarence Jacob bring a woman in a wheelchair. She can't even walk by the polling station April. That's how high she. And you're talking about we and old crow? Or like taking people off at a sick bed and bring them to vote just to get votes. First of all, I need my respect for people with age. You think my mother or father could be sick on a bed and everybody come and say they're going to take them to go and carry them to vote? That is always the kind of behavior. So all these people who are seniors, who coming out and standing up for Tobago, that's what you gonna call them. Well, Papa, yo, me show you now, Mama, you know her daddy. You know her nobody, and you will never get older neither. Disrespectful little young PNM people, supporters. All they need to stop it. Wisdom does come with age. The hoary hair. You know what the hoary hair, the gray hair. If all they stop smoke weed and stop drink rum and beers and all kind of thing, all the brain cells going to be able to work properly some earlier. Don't play you want to talk about older people, no other place. Because without us, there is no you. So no other place. And for the rest of all, you want to sit down and say, why me? I sitting out this election, continue sitting. Continue sitting it out. Feel all you could be Pilate. When Pilate encourage people to crucify Christ, he take a basin of water and wash his hand and say, watch me. I have no part with this innocent blood. Sit it out. Sit it out. And after the results come in, play all the putting on blue jersey and come out. Plenty all over drop. Plenty all over drop because they don't care about the island all they're living on. Or they don't care to see growth in this island. All they balling about me, I can never support PNM, but you know vote. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Tobago is fighting for his life. So if all want to give it away, go ahead. Me not give it away. Me positively sure once God spare my life, I get up as early as possible. I'm going to make sure that my boy, Nikita Percy, if it's one vote you know he getting, it's mine. So let it be known. Let it be known. My vote will count. Tobago people, they done rape we already. National and in Tobago. Assembly, Parliament, they done rape we. We don't want nothing to be PNM. I will not want them. I will not want them. Let it go away. Go away. I will not want you. And people, I think the meeting this evening is by Zorisha and by Kern. One I think is, we call it Golden Lane. And the other one is Bethesda. Come out in your numbers and support your TPP candidates. People come and listen to the platform of truth, not propaganda and lies and stupidity. We're not on that. Tobago is ours to save from them Balize demon-walking people. That is who they are. We need to save Tobago from them. And all you, have a good evening. A God.